Hey there, besties, and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Scar. I'm a little ghosty boy, and my pronouns are they, them. Today, I am joined by Lost in Japan.
Yes, my pronouns are he/him, and I am a kitsune.
Yes, they are Kitsune. Today, we are doing a tier list for how girly pop DVD killers are. This is a second list. There is another one, but we thought we'd break it up into two parts so that it would be a little easier to get through them. Anyway, before we start, we do want to hear your guys' feedback. We want to hear what you guys think, what we got right or wrong according to you, but just please remember to keep the comments kind when you tell us your opinions. Also, feel free to tag us in any of your tier lists that you do online, on Twitter, or on YouTube. We would love to see them. But let's get started. So our tiers are girly pop, girls girl, maybe with the right friends, and no girly pops here. The first killer we have up is the Wraith. Alright. You mentioned...
your tier, like just your thumbnail and stuff has made them all girly pop and stuff, so I can't see past that at this point, so...
Philip is girly pop.
But like we said before, he ripped somebody's spine out. That feels very...
Honestly, that's very girly pop. Sometimes you gotta be ripping spines out to take care of business.
That's pretty scary.
Philip is girly pop, and I love him so much. So he is girly pop.
Just because his name's Philip, is that why?
No, no,
yeah,
no. And his nickname is Bing Bong. That's so girly pop.
Yeah, I guess so.
You don't have to put him in girly pop, but
I mean that's fine. I like I said, I can't see past it now that you made him all girly pop.
I yassified him.
Yassified.
Okay. So the consensus for us so far is Wraith is girly pop. The next one on the list is Hillbilly. Look.
I don't see it.
Hillbilly is so gross. I'm sorry. I don't see it either. He's just he's doing too much, honestly, with the chainsaw and the...
His face is too melty. It's just doing too much for me.
No, because it's okay if his face... That is fine. That is not the problem.
Just too deformed to be girly
No,
pop.
because that is not at all what I meant. But he's just doing too much with the chainsaw and the running around and the noises. I'm just... He's not girly pop. He's not girly pop, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Pretty much for all the same reasons, except I wasn't offensive to his melty face.
I wasn't... You know what? Never mind. Anyway, continuing on. So the next person that we have is the nurse. So yes, the nurse is scary, but her backstory is also really, really sad. To me, I don't know why, but nurse strikes me as a girl's girl.
See, I honestly just think it would be maybe with the right friends with her. Because, like, I don't know, she just, she comes from a time, too, that I think isn't really pro girl, you know, helping out other girls.
No, that totally makes sense. Ooh, that's a hard one. You know what? I think you've swayed me.
An old nurse.
You've swayed me, dude.
You know,
with the right friends.
If she learned correctly. Yeah, she learned correctly. You know, like, if she talked to, like, Michaela and Sable, I think, like, they could get her on the right track.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If she had the right friends, she could be girly pop. At least a girl's girl. So, no, valid. Next, we're gonna have to do the survivors, by the way, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
All right. So next up, we have Myers. I am set on what I'm choosing, but I would like to hear your opinions.
Honestly, it's a little weird because, like, if you think about it, he is kind of just wanting to be one of the girls, because, like, that's why he stalks his sister, or, like, I guess it's not his sister in other universes. I don't know. His whole lore is all messed up, too. That's why the licensed characters are always just, they're so messy. But I would say he's a girl's girl.
A girl's girl? I was going to say girly pop.
Yeah, I don't know if I go crazy, because, like, the meme version of Michael Myers definitely feels girly pop, but, like, the actual Michael Myers, he's just, you know, he's just a girl's girl. Like, you know,
what? I'll go for that.
Except for stabbing his sister a couple times, you know.
Well,
so...
listen. Listen, we're not worrying about that. It's fine. Sometimes you gotta stab a person to be a girly pop. It's fine. You know,
Yeah,
girly
yeah, it's
pops
fine.
are allowed to do bad things sometimes, okay? Just as long as they stick to girl code.
Yeah, I can see him sticking to girl code.
All right, so girls girl, I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable. I was very sold on girly pop because, like you said, the meme diversion, but
Yeah,
you sold me. You sold me. Girls
yeah,
girl.
the uwu Mikey that you see like on like people playing as him, I would completely agree. But like Mikey as just his general, I think is girl's girl.
Okay. Next up, we have the hag. So, to me, the hag really had a tragic life, and honestly, before, I don't know, she seems like a girl's girl to me.
I was thinking maybe with the right friends. It's the same thing with like the nurse. I feel like she needs to be kind of taught that,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also kind of hard with her because like I think she was fairly was she like fairly young when everything happened to her?
I don't think she was super old or anything.
Yeah, yeah. So I feel like she needs to be taught because she just like probably indiscriminately attacks anybody.
I'm gonna stick with girls girl. This is where I think we're gonna vary a little bit. I think I'm gonna stick
Yeah,
with girls girl for hag. I'm feeling girls girl.
yeah. I feel like she has nobody's back. Like she's
Okay,
in it for
valid.
herself. Like she needs to be taught.
No, and that's completely valid. I respect your decision. Okay, next up we have the Huntress. Um, I want to know
I would
your thoughts.
I would definitely say she's not a girl's girl because she's like let so many girls die. Like I know
Well,
it's like she tried to do her best, but like
yeah,
it's a little bad.
it's very
I'm gonna
demented.
go I'm gonna go like no girly girl. Like I feel like she's just kind of
No girly
like
pop?
yeah, no girly pop with her. I feel like you let that many young girls die, you know, it becomes less of an accident and more of like, okay, it's kind of your fault at this point.
I don't know, like, cause it's weird because she didn't know how to take care of the girls. You know, she didn't know, and like her tying them up and keeping them was her way of protecting them from the wilds. I think that she needs to be taught how to be a better person because her mom died when she was so young and in such a tragic way that I think her solitude really made her unwell. I'm gonna say maybe with the right friends, she could be a girly pop.
Yeah, I can see that. I'd still probably say no girly pop. I mean, I feel like she's a little past that,
Like
going
she's too
back
far
from that.
gone. I get that.
Yeah, yeah, she's a little too far gone with it. It's more or less that I don't think she's at that capable spot of learning at this point.
No, that's completely valid. I respect your choice on that. Okay, next up is
I
the
think this
clown.
one's
Listen,
pretty obvious.
listen, no girly pops here, and I will not be accepting any
Okay.
questions on that.
I always thought you were gonna say something different. I'm like, this man literally just eats fingers. Like, I don't see
No,
there's anything that can get him there.
there is nothing redeemable about him. He's such a little creepy guy, and I don't like him. He
Oh
is
yeah,
not girly
he gives
pop.
me the worst vibes. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like murder was probably the best thing that he did to people.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. No, no girly pops here. Get out of here, you creepy little creep. I don't like you. Okay, so next up we have Spirit. All these
I
backstories for these characters are so tragic and they make me want to cry. I just want to say.
Yeah, hers is pretty bad. I would say my decision comes to a kind of a weird way to feel about it, or not weird, but like a weird decision to get me there is her cosmetics. Like I feel her
Mhm.
cosmetics are very girly pop.
See, I was gonna say she's girly pop because in
Yeah,
the end, she tried to protect her mom. She's a girly pop. She's girls, girl,
yeah,
girly
yeah.
pop, all the way. She's both, and Spirit is girly pop,
Yeah,
100%.
and she's got like the best fashion, and like especially like the hooked on you one, and like
It's so
certain
cute,
dresses and
right?
stuff. Yeah, and, like yeah, that's girly pop right there. Like she's only missing like the pink Sailor Moon. Well, I mean, she even has a schoolgirl outfit, so I'm like, I guess it's close enough already too.
Girly pop, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
next
agreed.
up is Legion. Now,
Okay,
I.
this one's difficult, right? Because
Because
it's
there's like
which
four
Legion are
different
we talking about?
ones. I
Because
was
I feel
gonna
like
group them.
Susie, yeah, Susie for sure is girly pop,
Yeah.
and then I
Well,
feel like Julie would be like a girl's girl, because like she's there to protect Susie, and then Frank and the other one are probably no girly pop. So like I think it's hard because I feel like they're all different.
To me, I'm taking them as a group and reading the backstory. Frank, or whatever the heck his name is, he's sort of the leader and he forced them into all being these killers from the sounds of it. Frank, no girly pop. And because they go along with what he wants them to do, I'd say as a group, no girly pops here.
I think I'm gonna go maybe with the right friends because I feel like
Well, okay, if they weren't friends
shouldn't have
with
been
Frank,
friends.
then sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, and I feel like if Frank had a better like he had somebody that like he made friends that would like not just do what he said, you know, maybe would be better too.
I'll
I don't
go
know. I
with
feel
you.
like it's a weird one.
I'll go with you on maybe with the right friends. I know this one was weird to me too. Whenever I put it on, I was like, ooh, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I thought it would be best since they are a group. It would be best to judge them as a group. So
Yeah, yeah. No, I
I'm
get that
comfortable
completely
with
too.
maybe with the right friends. That's
But
fine.
like with an asterisk that I feel like Susie should at least get girly pop. Just at least
Yeah,
be mentioned.
valid. All
I
right,
mean, she's the only canon lesbian in the game too, so like
at least a little
she
girly
deserves
pop
it.
or
Yeah,
girls
and
girl.
she has the best outfits, you know, out of all the Legion stuff.
I respect it. I completely respect it.
Alright, Plague.
Yeah, Plague is interesting to me. I feel like she has girly pop potential, but I don't think she's quite there yet, and I don't think she's girls girl quite. Well, a little actually, I don't know. I might actually
I would
put her
think
in
it's
girls girl because
Yeah, that's
you
what I
know
was
what?
thinking.
Um she had the back of her followers. So actually we'll go girls girl. And a girls girl with a side dish of maybe with the right friends, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's the way I've decided to explain it, but girls girl.
I understand. Yeah, I get it. I'm on the same page.
All right,
It's
Ghostface.
the one that like riots. Every time it's Ghostface that comes up, you cannot put the right answer here for Ghostface.
Oh, I'm
no matter
putting
what you do.
Ghostface and girly pop.
See, but like that's again, it's more of the meme.
I know it's the meme thing, but still, so girly pop.
Yeah, but that's the thing. But Ghostface is like we don't know anything about this Ghostface. Like I don't know. I don't know. I can't put him in there. I don't know. I'm gonna probably get bad comments for it, but
Where are you putting him?
no girly pop here.
No girly pops here. I have to do it. I have to go girly pop. I
It's
love how
fine,
completely
get
different
it.
we are.
Well, it's just because like Ghostface in Scream and Ghostface, I think like through the lore of Dead by Daylight does not fit that. But like anything else that you think about Ghostface is girly pop. But like I can't just judge it off of the memes for me because I feel like there's enough memes out there that most of these people would be girly pop.
No, I think that's completely valid. I respect it. All right. Next up, we have Oni. I just really feel like there's no girly pops here.
Yeah, I don't think so. Also, I feel like he's like that toxic masculinity. Like I think he's like
Yes.
negative girly pop.
Like negative aura.
Yeah, because he's like the head of the household and stuff, and then like I kind of remember they had some type of story with him being disappointed in the spirit because they're ancestors or like they're in the same lineage, but just
Okay.
you know thousands of years apart. But he was like
Interesting.
disappointed that she became a killer or something, which I guess that's fine, but like also like I don't know, kind of seemed boomery.
He's not girly pop. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like there should be negative. He should have his own category.
His
Just
own
toxic
category of not
masculinity.
girly pop.
Yeah.
Blight. So, oh my god, I read Blight's backstory and it's slipping my mind, but I remember thinking he was girls girl or girly pop because of his backstory. Oh, yeah. So, like, I remember now. The Blight basically, like, made some bad decisions. Okay, like, he tried to do good stuff with, like, plants and stuff, and he was even from the storyline one of the survivors at one point, and getting chased by the killers, and the entity basically tricked him, and, like, he got addicted to serum and went crazy. Long story short. But before he tried to do the right thing. So I was kind of thinking girls girl.
I'm gonna go maybe with the right friends with that
Okay.
backstory. Is he Ralph, right? Isn't he Ralph?
I don't remember. I don't remember
Okay, I
that.
remember. He has like a really white bread name, if I'm not mistaken.
He's Scottish too, I think. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, it sounded like, I mean, he made some mistakes, right? Like he he ended up getting a whole bunch of people killed. um with
As you do.
as you do. And then he felt bad and just like it was a whole thing, but he still seemed to try to like do the right thing. So kind of he's sort of in between maybe with the right friends and girls girl. So I'm going
Yeah.
girls
I'm
girl.
maybe say with the right friends because I'm pretty sure the way that every other killer has blighted outfits is because he passed it to them. So I feel
Yeah.
like he also like juiced the other killers up. So like, I don't know. I don't trust him. He seems like he's very in it on himself. I think he needs some better friends.
I definitely agree with that. He's in between the two. Okay,
Valid.
so next up we have Trickster, who is femboy, and we love a good femboy. However, I say this with sadness in my heart and chest. I don't think there's girly pops here. Trickster is just a crazed lunatic that is bent on killing people to satisfy his own ego.
And I think he majority of the time kills just women.
So,
it's like
no girly
toxic.
pops here.
And then he records their screams and then puts it in the tracks.
Yep, so no girly pops here.
So,
Sorry, Trickster.
yeah.
You need to work on your girly pop energy and work on it quick because we're not vibing with you. You're not girly pop. You're hot,
Yeah.
but you're not girly pop.
I agree.
Okay. Next up, we have another very, very tragic backstory. The artist is so heartbreaking. I actually teared up reading her backstory. She sounds like she was failed from the get-go, and in the end, she let that failure guide her into darkness. And I mean, she had some truly horrible things. She was mutilated. I think that she belongs in maybe with the right friends. She just needs to be loved and told that it is not her fault that her brother died. That her dad failed. Okay. Thank you. Just to get that clear, her dad failed her and her brother. And she tried to do good with her art and change the world. That's why I think she's somewhere between Girls Girl and maybe with the right friends.
Sounds like somebody else I know.
Anyway, ultimately, shut up. We're going to put her with maybe with the right friends. She could be girly
Yeah, I think
pop.
that's pretty valid. I was thinking that or Girls Girl, but I could be swayed to that.
Yeah, I was stuck on this one for sure. But I'll go with maybe with the right friends. So next up we have Dredgy Boy. What
This
are
one's
your
interesting.
thoughts?
Honestly, we know nothing about him. He's another one that'd be like meme based. I would put him in girly pop. But
Same.
he killed Maurice. Like I feel like he still
It's a
needs to pay for that
horse.
crime. Just a perfectly fine horse. He just murdered the cute little horse boy. I'm putting no girly pop. I mean, and then he like used his body, and just had his
Yeah,
head pop
valid. No girly pops here, but I mean, aesthetically, we could get him all the way to girly pop in no time at all.
out. Aesthetic. Well, I don't know what you're gonna do with that. How do you
I
aesthetically get him to girly?
listen, I made Wraith girly pop and Trapper girly pop. I can make Dredge girly pop. I
demand my thumbnail be dredged then.
Oh my god.
Is
Am
your
I gonna have to make you
thumbnail
one?
be- Yes, please. I want to see girly pop Wraith or girly
Dredge.
pop dredge.
Alright, so next up we have Singularity. Basically he was just a killer machine, right?
Yeah, I think he just he wasn't like in Gabriel's terrible voice line. He wasn't made to kill people. Well, why'd you give him blades for his hands? What do you mean he wasn't made to kill people? You gave him the weapons. He's a robot. Like you did this.
Okay.
So yeah, no girly pop for him.
No girly pops here. And he puts testicles everywhere, so
Yeah, that's very ball sacky. Like
yeah, not girly pop at all, thank you. Alright. Last but not least, of course, we have the unknown. With their skins, so girly pop. Their aesthetic is very girly pop. I'm thinking girly pop, honestly. I know that's
I think
just
so
like
too.
quick and
No,
sweet, but
that's
okay.
exactly what I thought too. I thought Girly Pop for sure. That he has those skins that work out perfectly for
I don't know
that.
what
And
the unknown's pronouns are, so I'm gonna use they them because I don't think they've ever specified either like what they would be.
it's a it, I think. I think his pronouns or their pronouns is it because it's like a creature that's inhabiting a human's body. That's why he has like the
Okay.
things that come out of his chest or its chest. I think it's like an it, but yeah, they don't ever specify. They like the person that they use for the voice was like they them, so they could like
Yeah, so
have
okay.
different
We'll keep it
voices
that way.
for different things. So
We'll
maybe it might be best. I don't really know.
yeah,
I don't think
gender
we have officially
neutral
got
will
anything.
go, but definitely girly pop.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, like I mentioned before, we want to hear your guys' opinions. Do you agree with where we put everyone? Who was right between us? No, I'm just kidding.
Me.
But who do you agree with on these? What do you guys think? Did we do any of these killers a disservice? Or are we incorrect about them? Please let us know. Like I said, make sure you guys tag us in YouTube or Twitter on if you do these tier lists. We would love to see them. We want to see what you guys think because we're just two idiots on the internet sharing our opinion and we value yours. Anyway, thank you
Yeah.
guys so much for watching. The tier list will be in the description, so make sure you check those out, and we will catch you guys next time. Bye, friends!
Bye.